How about this smooth PDO thread treatment that is going to not only go ahead and get rid of unwanted chin and neck fat, but is also going to tighten the skin. Much different than the oxalic acid Kybella as you know it, which is only going to get rid of the fat cells permanently, just like this will, but that will do nothing to tighten the skin. This will. Why is that? First of all, we are using the V-Soft Lift Smooth PDO threads, and that's significant because these are specially treated with a polymer coating so that they break down a little bit slower. What does that mean for you? Solid filler PDO threads, smooth PDO threads go in. Imagine a thin piece of filler that you can place exactly where you want it. But instead of like a regular dermal filler where you put it in and then it lasts for about 6 months and then starts to go away, this gets better over time. And when we go ahead and pull these out, we're going to leave this solid piece of PDO thread in place, and it's going to give us an immediate structure. So it's going to give us some immediate volume and structure, and then slowly over the next month or so, it is going to start to break down, but the body's reaction to that is to produce collagen. Now, this mechanical action of going through the chin fat and the skin and the neck fat is what is going to create that lipolysis of the fat cells, permanent reduction, and then you're going to get collagen buildup. You cannot do that with the oxalic acid, as you know. Plus, there is much less swelling with this, if any at all, compared to, as you know, Kybella, where you get a lot of swelling here. So you can see that's exactly what we're going to go ahead and do here. So we're going to get collagen, we're going to get skin tightening. We do this for this patient. It's going to require at least 3 to 4 visits to really get a great result, but the skin texture is going to be different. It's going to be much tighter, and she's going to get fresh new collagen in that area. That's not going to add dimension here. It's going to go ahead and to actually tighten everything, because that's what new collagen is going to do for this patient in these areas here. And also it's going to get rid of this crepey skin, and that's really, I mean, this is such an ideal treatment, especially for a more mature woman like this with some heavier skin here. So it does require multiple visits, but she knows that, and she is actually loving the results even after one visit. This is about the 3rd visit here, and you're going to see the great results that we're going to get after this as well here. But here's the key. You see many other cases like this on social media, and what that means is you will see literally 50, 60, 80 threads being put into the chin and neck. Look how few threads we need. Why? Because we're using the right PDO thread. This is the V-Soft Lift brand. It's going to give you the most collagen with the fewest amount of threads, which also means the fewest amount of complications. And you've got, obviously, to know your anatomy. And the reason these go in so easily is they're in the right plane. You've got to get AFE certification trained to make sure you get in that right plane. And then this is literally a 3.5-4 minute procedure total. It does not take very long. Obviously, the patient was very well cleaned, and we went through all the pre-procedure process that we normally need to go through for this. You're seeing the actual treatment. It doesn't take long. Look at that amazing result in 3 visits. That is something you cannot duplicate with any other treatment or any other PDO thread. So it is time for you to get AFE certification trained on the AFE techniques for solid filler smooth PDO threads, plus using the right thread, and in our case, V-Soft Lift, the only one used exclusively by the AFE in all of its training. So get AFE certification trained today.